Hi guys, welcome to the next video. So today I wanted to come to you with a review on a brush cleaner, and this is the Kuro London, and it was bought off of Amazon, and I will link it below. So basically what you do is you get a bowl, a little bit like a fish bowl, you put it up just below halfway, and you get like an electronic, almost like an electric toothbrush, and you get different sizes for different, you get different holders for different size brushes. And this is what you pop on. Now I've used it twice and it has been amazing, especially as I came back over the weekend. So you pop that on basically, and then this bit pulls off, and you can then, for example, if you have bigger brushes, you can pop in bigger brushes. So everything came separately in these little pouches. I think it was about $8.99. There are other ones. I think Amazon have their own brand, but this is Kuro London. So I have some brushes here that obviously do need to be cleaned, and I'm going to show you. So it says only put it halfway in, and apparently it dries it in 5 seconds. So you wash for 5 seconds and you dry for 5 seconds. So I wanted to show you guys this. It's been absolutely such a game changer for me. I just feel like, where has this been? So let's have a look. I want to go through maybe a foundation brush or an eyeshadow brush. So let's have a look here. So yes, we're going to try this eyeshadow brush. So you do get these little holders and they all have different sizes. So you basically just have to check each size to see if it'll fit. And I think this fits in. So then what we might do is, there's one already there, so it was just to show you. I'll pop that off and we'll put it on. Okay, so let's just pop this brush in here. That's perfect. Okay, so if I just show you, now it did need AAA batteries and they didn't come with it, and it didn't say that, so that's the only thing I'd say, is I had to go out and buy AAA batteries. So if I just press this here, you can see what that does. So it spins it round. So what you do is, and I'm gonna just hold this here, is you put it halfway in. And I can see the dirt coming off of it. And then you take it out. So I'm taking it out now for 5 seconds. And stop. And it is supposed to dry the brush completely. So what we're going to do is, and it's almost dry. So that's what you do. So what I'm going to do is tilt the camera down and show you with a different brush so you can see directly. So now that you can see, I've got my Real Techniques buffing brush here, and they usually, with Real Techniques, they have the white fibers at the top, but you can see that I have used it for powder foundation. And so what we're going to do, I have attached it to the right size. You do get, I think I got 8 different sizes. So what we're going to do now is, we've got some clean water, which you can see here. Again, I've only filled it up to here, just below half. Now you do not put the brush the whole way in, you put it about this far in and you hold it. So let's try, just so I wanted you guys to see this. So I'm popping it in, okay, you can see there. Okay, and we're going to press. Okay, so that was kind of the brush in motion from the camera being kind of close to it, so you could see what it actually happens. So you can see here the water is definitely not as clear as it was before. And also what it does is, now I can actually turn this on outside of the bowl because it's already dry, but you didn't get a chance to see that. So basically, while it's still in the bowl, what you do after it's been washed is, it's not going to spray anything here because it's completely dry, but just to show you. So for example, we've just taken it out of the bowl, it's clean, but it needs to dry. Now it says 5 seconds or 10 seconds, but you can leave it as much time as you need. and you have a clean brush. I'm really impressed. So what you could do as well is you could actually just put in your own professional brush cleaner. I've used water. I do have this strictly professional, but I wanted to try because it does say you can use water too. And obviously then if you're not in a position where you do have makeup cleaner, I know some people use different kinds of like soaps and things like that, but even just to see the results in water is amazing. And this is completely dry, it's clear again, it's really getting into the right down to the bristles, so there's no kind of wiping it on a towel afterwards or leaving something in there. That usually takes hours to dry. I'm really impressed with it for the price as well. It's travel friendly. It comes in a really travel friendly box like this. There was instructions as well. So this is Kuro London, and that's what the box looks like here. And I think there is on this side, it does show what it looks like here. And you do get these pouches when you're finished to put all the brush holders in, so you don't lose them. So you've got the different sizes here. I was really worried because Real Techniques have the ends that kind of go fan out a bit, whereas most of the brushes are thin. So I was really happy that these fit the Real Techniques brushes too. So you get, this is the largest one you get, and you do have a bag to keep it. So what you can do as well is afterwards you can stand them. You have a little stand here and you can actually stand them on when they are finished. So you just do that and it goes, you can do all the way around, and you can kind of place them somewhere if you don't have anywhere to place them. So great for space as well. So I really wanted to do a quick review on that, guys. I think it would be really helpful, just for hygiene as well. I mean, if you don't have a makeup kit in terms of makeup artistry, just for yourself to be hygiene like once a week, just brush them. Or if you feel like you want to brush them more, maybe do once, maybe halfway through the week, brush them with water, then maybe on the Sunday get some brush cleaner and use it. But I mean, I'm really impressed with the price as well. It was $8.99 when I got it. Now I'm not quite sure what it would be, but every brush it has it's cleaned, and I'm so happy. I mean, I've done my own brushes, but as you can see from the wedding, my 2 weddings, and I never use any brushes obviously twice on anybody, so that's why there are so many in here ready to be cleaned, which will, the other thing is, guys, it's a time saver. It's a real time saver. I used to have the brush cleaner, I used to massage it in, it used to say leave to soak, and then you'd have to wash it and then rub it on the towel and then wait for it to dry. So this has been a time saver as well, so I think it will be for you too. You do get a user manual too, but it's quite, once you kind of get used to everything and you know what everything is, it is quite user friendly, really. It does give you a list of what each size is in terms of the holders for the brush. This is the largest one you get. So yes, I would highly recommend it, guys. It's just been a huge time saver for me, particularly as I want everything to be clean. I also suffer from acne, so this has really been amazing too. Sometimes the brush cleaners I've found that I do use, even though they've cleaned the brushes, sometimes the brush cleaners just have somehow affected my acne too. So the great thing about this is that 1, you can do it in water, and 2, it dries in 10 seconds. I mean, that is what was the huge thing for me, and I can definitely attribute that that's just dried. So yes, absolutely would recommend it. A very short video, guys. I wanted to do a quick review. I'd seen them on Amazon. It was again an Amazon suggestion, but also, you know, traveling and things like that, I could pop everything in the box if, you know, that would fit into my case going to Ireland. So if I had makeup brushes and I still wanted to just clean them while I was there, it would be perfect. It really is. It's absolutely perfect. And this can be washed, obviously. I wouldn't put it in a dishwasher. I would just wash it manually. So yes, that's the review. Would I recommend? Absolutely. I love the fact that you can do all your eyeshadow brushes as well. You've got those really small ones that fit all these brushes here. So you've got your liner brushes, everything like that. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this is something you'll consider. And it makes life so much easier with your brushes. It's hygienic. And again, as I said, lastly, you can put your own brush cleaner in there if you want to, or you can dilute it with water, or you can just use water. So yes, I hope this was useful, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next.